Hello everyone, War Angel here, and welcome back to the Eastern Roman Empire campaign for Total War Attila. In today's episode, we're going to be killing some more Franks, as well as hopefully have some time to spruce up the Empire a little bit more. But to kill some Franks, we're going to have to come over here to Sagotium, where I've got my two armies at the moment laying siege to the settlement. Now, the reason why I haven't attacked straight away is because they've got pretty much their main force here in the town. So, and our troops have taken a bit of attrition thanks to fights as well as winter attrition in particular. So we're not in the best position to attack them, but I still think it's something I would like to do. If we have a look over here, infantry is not the best. They've got some Celtic levy, Germanic spearmen, which are a little bit better, but then they're not spear masters, which is I'm very grateful for. Let's see, Frankish Lancers, these guys are going to be good on a charge, but then if we can hold them, then we can kill them easily. We've got Nordic Mounted Raiders, which okay against cavalry, but then we should still be able to deal with them in some skirmishing cav. So go team itself, let me just double check the garrison. I need this side, don't we? They do have Germanic Archers, which have got very good range. We're going to have to come up close and attack them, because we're going to be out of range, I think, ourselves. Germanic Warband, nothing to worry about. To be honest, I think it would be an idea for me to attack. Before we do that though, I do want to spend a bit of a time just quickly going over things so I got them ready for things, because I imagine the battle is going to take up a fair bit of the episode. So let's close. Actually, what's this? Religious change in Britain. So Britain, the Roman faction that's on the island, which is currently my puppet state, is actually embraced Germanic paganism. Interesting. No doubt it's because of the Frankish influence here on the island. But hopefully we're going to convert them over to the true faith of Greek Christianity at some point. First of all though, I just want to sort out the Isles themselves. So we want some religious building actually taking place here. This one can continue to be dismantled. We're keeping the trade depot. We've got a governor's house to raise public order eventually. Reservoir to help do the same there. Let me see, we need food for here. We'll continue to demolish that. Well, military jetties, that will do for the moment. These again converted to a farming town, and that's over to herbs, although I would like to see that. Oh no, we're actually in positive food right now, so that's not too bad here in Britannia Superior. We head back to Boracum now, where we actually got Saguntium under siege. We've repaired a bunch of stuff, so I'm going to be converting over a few things. To be honest with the herbs, we've got... How much food is the issue right now? Minus 176. Now that is a bit of a problem. Okay, you can be demolished. This is Celtic paganism. This is Germanic paganism. Interesting. This is going to be converted over to a Greek hermitage this time, just because then it gives me the osmosis to be able to spread into the province up in the north in Scotland and back down to Britannia Superior. So we'll do that. That continued to be demolished. This can be converted over into, I think for the moment, a food market. I can always convert it again at some point. See, the herbs, we'll convert that over. I think it'll be okay. This we're going to convert over to, again, farming colonia. Oh, sorry, farming town. It's not the best situation right now with the food and the fertility, so if I can sort that out, that's going to help. That can continue being demolished, and so can that. Now, what do I want to do with this? I can't remember what I said last time. We are making a fair bit of money from this, and it's giving me 5% armor and melee damage. I think I'll keep it for the moment, and then I can swap it over to something else, because the only other option I can do is make it into maybe a stables or something, or to keep demolishing it and convert it over to something else, but for now I think it's fine as it is. Now, with that done, anything else we need to do quickly in the Empire? Makran is actually upgraded. Okay, well I can do this. We need, I think, a religious building over here to help sort things out. In fact, what's the religious situation over here anyway? Greek Christianity is 42%, it's not changing. Zoroastrianism is a 22, Manichaeism is okay, minor religions. Okay, so it's fairly stable right now, but most people worship Greek Christianity, but we do have the other religions here as well. That's okay. We'll swap this over to our own food market, I think, at this point. And, yeah, pretty happy with that. Up here, we can demolish that in order to sort that out. We'll keep the farmer. Yeah, we'll keep that going for the moment, and we can upgrade to a Museum PM here. Okay, Persis, we can upgrade. Let's see. We do have access to a Governor's Palace and a Tabernae straight away. We've got. Let's get some local industry going then. Right. Still can't believe I haven't got rid of this yet. This has slipped my mind. Okay, what's the food? 5 and infertile. Okay, let's convert this over to farming colonia. That could be continue to be demolished. We've got plenty of food for now. Banking house, we can convert that up to a mint. Okay, next one. All keeping that, keeping that, keeping that. What's the situation right here, right now? Okay, really, I want to sort out increasing this again. Like so. Anything else? Right, let's upgrade you and give you local industry. Again, local industry. And let's see. Let's go for another scriptorium. I want to get the research done fairly quickly. And let's see. It's 30, it's 20, that's 40. And it's 30, let's see, a food situation is -10, so we want anything we can do is going to be better, but we'll do that. And we've got the weaver here. Right. Okay, now that we've done all that, let's head back to the Isles so we can start the battle. So let me see, it was my faction leader, Ancilius Lurker, that was leading the assault, so we'll do that. Banspar fairly even against us. I would say, yeah, I've got slightly more men than they do. But we are attacking their town, which is going to have, whatchamacallit, towers and all that to deal with. So yeah, let's do this. No, we're not going to auto-resolve. So used to clicking in. There's been a long time since we've actually had a battle in this campaign. Like I said, for things like Attila, I'm not the biggest fan of doing battles, just mainly because it takes so long, because my computer is not up to spec as I would like it to. Unfortunately, it's just finances, and I don't have a Patreon to help out, like some YouTubers. Anyway, no, it's just a little bit more difficult. It means I have to... My battles take longer because my computer runs them a bit slower. I don't notice it when I'm playing by myself, and I don't mind it. For when if I am editing, for when I was doing them for like when I did the Tale of Two Cities. But it is a bit annoying when you're just doing a live let's play, or a steady let's play. You know, what's it called? Live? Yeah, it's called live, isn't it? When you're doing it, recording live commentary. That's the word. Anyway, we should be okay. With a lot of the infantry are pretty poor, so my troops should be a lot better than theirs. The only thing we have to watch out for is that charge it from their lancers, because they're going to do a lot of damage to us. And we have to make sure we knock down all their towers, because they've got quite a few of them. We've got, well, 5 of them in fact. But it's fairly open, and I think... Okay, one lot of reinforcements is coming in from this side. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask my main army to come back out here. We're going to deploy this army here, and then the reinforcements can come along the south then and attack from that side. So, pretty standard affair, I think. We'll put these guys in the middle. I want to pull them back slightly, just so we can make sure to have the towers destroyed before we actually start moving in. I'll put these guys into Studo as well, just to avoid anything from there. We'll have these guys slightly further back. Let's actually put these more on the flank. I think these are pikemen, so they're going to be very useful against enemy charges, assuming that they actually try to come at us. You guys can form up here for the moment. We'll put you in mobile to Studo. You guys, defensive, 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 and you guys can stay like that. Okay. Crossbowmen and archers, you guys can form up along here. Horsemen, we'll just have you behind here for the moment, along with the faction leader, who's not going to be deploying like that. And you guys can form up here, flaming shots, of course. Understood. Activate that. There we go. So first of all, come after this tower for me, please. Okay, we can already see some of the, well, the garrison ships coming in, but that's okay. It's nothing for me to worry about. The rest of the army is on their way in.
Our reinforcements arrive.
And watch the frame rate drop slightly. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Alright, hopefully by attacking from two sides, we'll draw the enemies out a bit. So towers are going to be my first priority. We're going to knock them down. Luckily, we're already doing a fair bit. 21 damage straight away. Enemy can't hit back. They don't have any artillery of their own. So once the second army gets onto the field, we can actually start forming them up into formation. And get them involved in the action as well. Right.
Orders, my lord.
Okay, you guys... Let's start making... sorting you out. Okay, Axeman, let's see. Let's leave you guys and leave you guys back for a moment. Okay, let's see. You guys form up like so. You guys can form up in front. I'm gonna put... Let's see. You three on this flank.
Their tower has fallen! Good news!
That's very good news, in fact. Okay, so we're basically same basic formation once again. I can't remember if I had... yes, I do have artillery, don't I? Okay. You guys can become flaming round, and we're going to ask you guys to deploy right in front, so again we can attack the enemy towers. General, you can form up behind here. No, let's put you slightly onto this flank. Along with the scout equites that I've still got. I can't believe I've still got scout equites in this force. Okay. Then archers, you guys can form up then behind here. We've got a lot of archers to be there. Okay. Let's do that. They haven't got any heavily armored units, so I'm not too concerned about them. About giving myself heavy shots or anything to use right now, we can just stick with standard. Okay. There should be everyone marching into position down here. Right, if we head back now to this one here, I want now to take out... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This tower. Oh, there we go. We've already done that. Okay. We can't attack that one. That's too far away. Can we ask you to attack this one? We can. Okay. We'll take out that tower first of all, and then any of the any ammo that we've got left in it, we can ask them to attack some of the units in the center, especially if we can try and aim for someone like the general, or maybe these large units of infantry that's right here. The Germanic spearmen aren't going to be a big threat, but if I can kill some of them off, it's just going to make things easier for my infantry to come in and attack themselves. We've got Brigade here, more Germanic spearmen there, Germanic marauders. Can't say I've heard anything about that. Medium infantry. Oh, this is for the ships, of course. Of course. Forgot about those. Okay, I've got some more garrison here. Things there. Right. Let you guys finish off the job. Infantry over here is getting into formation. Right. So what will probably happen when I start moving into attack is that we'll have the spearmen coming in through this side in order to take out the enemy's cavalry, and swoop up then to attack the barricade. Maybe just go around the barricade, in fact, and attack this unit here. Swordsmen can come up here and engage them, and then we can outflank them then with the ones from the side. We'll bring in some of the units, like for example cavalry and that over here. I can't remember. Tell me a little bit more about these guys, computer. Excellent attack against cavalry, so maybe send the unit spearmen to deal with these. Cavalry can swoop around then and attack the infantry, the ranged units here. We'll be able to come after these fairly quickly as well. At least that should be happening. Right, we need you guys to finish off the tower. Right.
Eager for blood.
You guys are finally getting into position. Why have we got... Why did you guys run all the way over from here? Get back over here into formation, you sods. Just can't get the men nowadays. It reminds me a little bit. I remember, I think I discussed about it when I was doing my Welsh campaign for Medieval 2. That sometimes when you don't realise what you've accidentally misclicked, fair enough. But then remember the amount of times I've had people die when it came to like my generals and that, because I've told them to go down a side street, or I've told my men to go down a side street or something, just to watch as they end up running the other way or something. And just like, ugh. The amount of times I've had generals die because they've decided to run straight into spearmen, thinking that it was a shortcut, even though it would have been shorter to actually take the route I suggested. Okay. These guys have now run out of ammo, so I'm just going to ask them to withdraw from the battle. There's no need for them to stick around, and they're just being around could have potentially lead them to them being attacked by enemy archers. So, our second unit now should be making their way thing. Can we just ask you to attack them there? Just do that. That will be easier. Okay, flame rounds will be fine. What's different about you? Oh, you're a Celtic onager. I was wondering why I didn't have the fast reload skill, and now I know why. Okay. While it's doing that, the rest of the army now can start marching forward, I think. We'll dismount them. We'll add these. I'll tell you what. Everyone gets in apart from them. Right, let's get you guys out of formation first of all, thinking about it.
Yes, Commander! And defend!
Okay, formation. You guys can stay in that. In fact, these pikemen could be very useful in for what I've got in mind with the trying to deal with the enemy cavalry. They are very good against cavalry after all. But yeah, you guys are now going to be out of formation. Fantastic. Swoop you guys. Let's start moving you up.
Orders understood.
Like so. Right. Anja, have you actually decided to try and shoot at this yet? You have. Good. Okay, so you've about taken this tower out now. Meanwhile, the rest of the force, with the exception of you, can start moving forward. Alright, let's say about here. Right, now ideally I would like to try and take out some of the enemy's troops with my archers.
The enemy's tower has
I mean, I
been
do have a few
destroyed.
units of them. What's your range? You're going to have to get a little bit more close, I'm afraid. That's okay. That's okay. Right, let's get you guys steady first. Right, what we'll do, I think, let's move these up a bit more. What's the range of your archers? Okay, we're about to get into range now. Okay, so let's see. You guys get in quickly. Okay, Studo.
Fire rages through the enemy settlement.
Alright, Studo for you. You guys as well can get into mobile just so we can avoid the missile fire for the moment. Alright, can we have you guys shoot at these yet? No, because you're too far away. Okay, let's march you guys up here quickly. How's this tower going on? It's now taking damage. Great. Right, you guys can take some shots at this unit right here, in fact. Okay. That's the army now. Get in, start moving up.
Yes, Commander.
Right, and I think this side is going to engage the enemy first of all. So we've got 3 units of infantry that are going to charge straight towards these Frankish lancers. Depending on what their Frankish lancers are actually going to do. Are they going to charge at me or not? Okay.
Our ambush troops have been detected.
I didn't realize I had any ambush troops, to be honest with you. Okay, you guys can come over here. Axe troops will keep your thing here. Can we actually go this way? We cannot. Okay, good to know. Alright. Tell you what, come forward and I'll try and attack those unit of archers. We've got my spearmen about to make their way into there, so we'll sort these up. Okay, you guys can now march forward. I would like you to try and take out some enemy troops from range, if possible. So you guys can get into here. You're about to charge into the thing here. Let's get some support going for them as well. So we'll have... Actually, there's swordsmen here. Let's send some axemen your way. Take them out. You guys can start moving the thing. You guys... Okay, you come up here. You over here. Right. You guys up here to help out. Okay, still gives me 2 units of swordsmen. We'll move you guys up slightly. Archer. So you guys come in and see if we can just attack with them. Okay. You guys still haven't managed to do any damage yet? Maybe not. Okay, let's start being a bit aggressive. Right. You guys can start marching towards that enemy unit there. You're going to be supported by these 2 units here. We're going to come in and attack that unit. My cavalries are going to come around this flank. And we'll be able to charge straight in towards this unit of Germanic archers. Right. They should be doing a bit better than they actually are, but... Okay, you guys try and charge in here and see if we can do some damage against them. You can come in and support the Germanic raiders that are currently attacking my troops. You're still doing some damage. Okay, you guys are about to break. Shh. Come on. You'll be outnumbered here quite badly. Right, you guys coming in to help as well? You should do. Come out of formation. Right, let's get swordsman now to charge into here. Okay, you guys can come in as well. Spearmen will come in and support. Okay, archers, let's move you guys a little bit more forward. You can come in to attack from here. In general, you can stay back here, or Emperor I should say. Okay, my cavalry have moved over to this flank. You guys can come charging in now to deal with these archers. And then we can even swoop around and try and deal with the Germanic warband and the other archers that's right here. But we should hopefully deal with those pretty quickly, and then we can even maybe get a weird charge into these units here. Right, over here the situation is such. We're killing these off pretty well, but now it's you guys to come in and try and support. Right, General. Right, let's have you do second wind. I'm not going to ask you to pull back from the front line. Okay, Onager, we don't need you anymore. Although you are doing some nice damage over here still, so let's have you continue doing that for the moment. Well, I'll tell you what, no. Let's just ask you to withdraw back now. We've got my troops about to charge into the enemy's main position here, so I don't particularly want that. Okay, you guys come down here and deal with these Frankish lancers. Okay. You guys can come over here. You guys can march towards these. Infantry, come in and be prepared to help out as well. Alright. You guys come over here and attack those arsenals. These don't warband, I think. Right. You guys are just about to kill off the situation here. Fantastic. So what we'll do now, I'll send some of my units, some units down here, I should say, to take out the enemies here and do in a weird charge. The rest of them can come after these guys. And just to help out, archers, you spearmen come up against their general up here. You should be able to deal with that pretty well. Okay, guards, you guys come over here to support this attack. Should do pretty well, but you never know. And I want you guys to come this way and then charge up into there. Alright, archers are still doing loads of damage. General, you can come over here. Or Emperor, I should say, you can get over to there. Alright, how's the situation now going? Right, these are about to get their rear charge in. Fantastic. If I had a unit of archers, horsemen free, I'd ask them to come down here and attack these bowmen, but unfortunately I don't. We did not take out that tower. I thought we did. Oh, crap. So we're going to be taking some fire from the tower, but that can't be helped now. Okay, you guys come in here. You guys march up there. We can even ask you to rapidly move up there as well, so that I'll get you in position even more quickly. You guys can charge onto here. Right. You guys can charge in there now. Yeah, you guys attack them in the rear. You're killing off those slingers. Okay, you guys should be coming straight after these now, and hopefully we can kill them off. Right. All in all, I think this battle is going pretty well. I mean, not surprising, I guess, given the fact that we did outnumber them a little bit to begin with. Okay, let's move you guys a little bit closer. We can use... Oh no, steady just affects my bodyguards, not the enemies. Okay, let's see if we can ask them to charge... Be aggressive, attack into these Frankish lances. See if a charge can actually do some damage against them. Okay, swordsman, let's see. Let's ask you guys to actually attack the enemy's bodyguard. There's a lot of bravery and morale happening there right now. Okay, you guys try and take out a unit of Frankish lancers before they attack.
The enemy is attacking our general!
Right, we need to break through here. They're holding us so far, despite the fact that we have attacked them from the rear and everything. So I would like to try and steal that. Okay, they've got their charge in. That's okay though. That's okay. Let's ask these guys to come down here. If we can ask them, get them to attack the enemies here in the center, we might be able to shoot over, given the amount of stuff in the way. Just do a little bit more damage against them as a result. General's still fighting us there. Okay, you guys can come down here and attack them. You guys need to come down here and think.
Turning in our favor.
Right. You come down here and then attack this unit of Germanic Warband. Right. Okay, we got enemies breaking now among there. That's great. Okay, you are losing decisively. You guys are about to waver. Okay. Tell you what, charge straight in right now. And over here, enemies are starting to waver there. We've broken through here with everyone retreating. We're going to win this fairly easily. Okay, Skadakates, can you break through to here so you can take out this unit of archers? There are not many of them, they're just the mortar ones that come in with the ships, but we would like to kill them off. Right, I'd say we got this in the bag. This is the main fight we have to still work our way through, I think. So we'll have you guys come down here and help out. Right, you can come after these and finish them off.
The general has been killed!
General has been killed as well, even better. Come on, break. That's one. That's two. There we go, we won. And to be honest, we didn't take as many casualties as I was expecting. We're ended now, decisive victory, thank you very much. We lost 373 men. And to be honest, I'm quite impressed with the troops. I mean, look at these units here. 203, 117, 133. 183, 126. I'm very impressed with the troops, and I don't think we lost any men enough to lose any units as well, which is even better. So now we've dealt with them and we've taken Sagotium. We've also eliminated the Frankish main army, so we should now be able to go after their northern settlements pretty easily. And yeah, that'll be fantastic now. So we'll do this, we'll do that, we'll occupy it.
Ready for orders.
And let's check out our newly won settlement to see what the situation is going to be like. We've only got 470, so Let's be prepared. That can be dismantled. We'll need to do this so we can actually convert it over ourselves at some point. We can repair that, or we need to repair that. We'll do that next turn now. Right, that's everything we can do this turn now. In fact, we've barely got any money, but we're going to have a nice boost to our income. Let's end the turn. Oh, we've got these to do. So we've got a veteran. I forgot all about my veterans. I don't really pay attention to my characters, to be honest. It's a bit different when you're doing it as a narrative let's play sort of thing, because you actually care about the people, you know, you get quite involved with them. But when you're doing it like this, to me, it's something I miss about the later Total Wars compared to the older ones, is that you actually have characters you can relate to, you can see them develop. I remember with, for example, when I was doing the Phoenix Risers, what's his name? Oh. Oh Christ, I always remembered people's names, but I can't remember him now. Oh, Alexius Comnenus Ducas, the Soviet commander of the Eastern Front against the Turks. After one of the battles he fought in, where he won against a Turkish army that managed to make its way into my lands, but we lost a lot of men doing so because of just the troop composition. And he picked up a trait which meant he was sort of saddened. It really bothered him seeing so much death, and because of that I was get to the point where I was actually going to swap him over for I can't remember his name, but it was the younger son of Alexius, my faction leader, and it was going to be, you know, it was Ioannis's younger brother. I remember just thinking oh, that would have been really, you know, it was a great opportunity for role playing, and you cared about the people. But you don't get that so much in the later Total War games. Anyway, back to their side. Antians, they want a defensive alliance. I think we've probably got non-aggression with them right now, and they are a horde. I don't know, to be honest, I'm not that tempted. I think, you know what, I could try something I haven't had a chance to do. Well, enter this. It's because I've never, in all the times I've played Total War, because I don't really play as the Roman factions much, I've never actually did the whole thing about granting enemies, you know, like friendly people, that domain in your land. I've never really done that before, so it'd be great to give it a go if I can, the next episode, and see what happens. Right. What else was there I wish to bring up? Oh, there was some comments left in the last video that wanted to know suggestions about taking on the Alamans and the Western Romans, and try and get the Frankish separatists on my side, and maybe as a puppet state. Now, unfortunately, they're a horde to start with, the Frankish separatists, so I can't do anything about that. But, like I've said before, the thing is right now is that I've got so many more turns before I can even get to 450 AD, which is what my target is to achieve a Divine Triumph. I've still got another 2 years in-game, roughly, before I can even finish this chapter, and then after that it's another 18 turns. I mean, 18 years, or roughly, 18, 36, 72 turns. So instead of coming through and you guys watching this, because we're going to be coming up to the 60th episode next time, I'd rather try and, as I said, do it as an epilogue, show you guys the highlights, and do it as sort of an abridged version more than anything else. Right, you guys can easily be auto-resolved. We're going to go you can go defensively for this, protective. So yeah, there will no doubt be a part where I'm going to have to face the Alamans or the Geats, so I think those are going to be the main ones I may have to consider fighting. I would like to continue the war against the Marians down in the bottom west corner of the map, so I can actually take the whole province under my command. But we'll deal with this. Anyway, what's happened here? General, I need a general. Okay, I'll tell you what. Flavius Aurentius Cotta, you can do the job, sure. Why not? Assault. Frankish heroes attack the 3rd Legion. Okay, he's been damaged. So, a 3rd Legion. Is that my fact? Oh, that was my Emperor, I believe. Oh, you sods. Okay, so my... oh no, it wasn't the Emperor. It was... Oh, it was Lupus. Right, okay. So my heir was unfortunately taking some damage. Okay. You know what, I'm going to do a little bit longer for this one. I'll do another turn, just so I can make sure I can get things sorted out, ready for me to do the hour-long special next time. So first of all, I'm going to go and take out these rebels. No need for them to stick around, we can go and take them out.
Advance! Wipe them out!
Down we go. Easy peasy. Sorted. 118 casualties. That was quite tough, then, considering. Eligio Combatanensis, Exploratores, and they didn't even have a decent army, and yet they still managed to take me out. A unit out. That's embarrassing. Okay, let's get you guys to come here. And apparently... Ooh, what's this? So, my allies, the White Huns, have arrived in Britain, which makes you think, you know, historically wise. So, because they're an ally, I can actually levy troops on them. So we can get a unit of Steppe Raiders and Sogdian Warriors. Armor piercing damage, good armor. You know what? Let's get both units. Why not? So there we go, we're back up to full strength here. We can upgrade your weapon armors and up there. Okay. So we do have a fleet coming down, and its most likely target's going to be Camalodunum. So what I want to do is I did have... Here we are. You can swing it over to here for now, and get into position to defend the port. Then if they want to do anything, we can go at them. Okay, what's going to happen down here in Londinium? We're about to have a rebellion take place next turn. So we do have the fleet here in order to try and keep things under control. Londinium will be able to hold pretty alright, considering it's a fortified settlement, it's got walls and everything. So what I would like to do then with the 12th Legion is start marching up towards Eldon and that, so we can take these provinces. So they've already got an army starting to be built up here. They seem to have hired maybe a couple of mercenaries in order to try and get it done that quickly. But we'll be able to take them out then, and the plan is again fortify the settlements and make sure they can't build any more. If they've got any unit armies then outside, we can track them down and kill them while we hold the rest of the city under siege, and we should be able to deal with them then and without having to worry about them going into a horde, which is always annoying to chase down. I forgot to do that this last turn. Where are we? We've still got the Saxons to deal with. Whereabouts have they disappeared off to? I don't even know if I'll be able to take out the Saxons with this army, just because they've taken so many casualties. Okay, they've marched it almost down by Aquitania, right. Okay, let's start marching down. I know it's marching through enemy lands and that right now, but I honestly don't care. Okay, there they are. Okay, we've only got a few men. We should be able to take them out pretty easily once we've caught up with them even. Catch isn't really a thing, it's caught. Okay.
Commander.
Let's upgrade you. I suppose we can do that for the moment. Let me just double check Lupus's thing. Let's see. He's wounded and convalescing. We've also got Publius. We've got Statesman here. We could actually make him faction heir, but the thing is, he's such a good general, and I want to have him. So instead, we'll see about getting him married off. Is there anyone who actually might want to marry? Africa, do you have any daughters?
Let us talk, and then enjoy good Roman wine.
I don't want to mean one. Alamans, you don't like us, so expect war with them at some point.
Welcome. We will talk and
you don't have any brides. Aria, do you have any brides?
Be seated and take
no. Britain, do you have any?
You will find me a willing and attentive audience.
Danes?
Sit, friend, and let us talk.
Arranged marriage.
And let us have good wine.
You're
until
fertile.
We can talk no
you know
more.
what? You might be 20 years older than my son, but
speak from
you don't want to do that. Well, I'm sorry to give you some money for her. Consider it as a bit of a dowry. Let's offer some payments. Oh wow, we can just do that. Oh, come on. Will you not accept
haven't.
that? No. Okay. Never mind then. Geets.
There's a good pork roasting
Let's see.
for
Can we
you.
get some trade with you?
And better ale and
Just to
mead
help out?
set
And we'll
aside.
grab non-aggression as
all
well
the
while we're at
gods.
it. Probably will have to fight them at some point, but I would like to do it when I'm a little bit more on my terms. Marians don't like me. Separatists do. Western
You will
Romans, do
find
you have
me a
anyone
willing
you
and
can add?
attentive audience for your speech.
You do not.
Give tongue to...
Okay. So I need to ask Devin about the mod that he's used in order to confederate with the other, with similar culture factions. Because, like I said, I would like to be able to bring Italia and Britain and that into my fold. Maybe even the Western Romans. But I'll have to see about. I'll have to ask him about it later today. I think that will really help out. Okay. I think that's everything I wanted to do for that bit. Let's quickly go through the buildings in order to sort them out. So, trade depots staying like that, you'll continue to be dismantled. We'll upgrade this. Let's see, 35, 50. Cattle herd it is. Alright, let's continue to be demolished. We'll keep that as a military jetty just for the moment, I think. Right, that can be repaired. That can be dismantled. Likewise that, and that. Okay, this can give me... Actually, what I want more importantly right now is get a governor's capital going so we can get the public order bonus, and we can always build one of the sanitation buildings elsewhere. Okay, so that's that one. Sahara, how are you guys doing? You're pretty happy. Right, let's see about building this up a little bit more. Alright, Italia, we can actually upgrade to Neapolis. Let's see, we've got sanitation, we've got capitals and all that. Let's just give... What's the food situation like? Minus 70. Let's sort out food. That could be a priority. We've got fish and jetties already. Okay. Over here at Angelus, we can actually upgrade that. Let's get a governor's estate here. Another sculptorium, I think, and Basilica. Let's continue doing that. Let's see, do that, that, and that. Caesarea, you're doing fine as it is, but we can upgrade that. And let's do a Pewtercaster, why not? Okay, that's everything I really needed to do. Oh, I do need to check this out. I was thinking now. Right. Let me see. You can go Master of Officers. You can go Master of Soldiers. You can go Horse. Might as well take advantage of the sort of passive bonuses that putting them to the different sections will help out. And if it lowers their influence, they're not going to be as effective in ordering things around as us, then even better. Alright, oops. You can go there, you can go there, and you can go there. Alright, we need to get you a son as well. And what's here? Oh yeah, we've married Italia. Right. Okay. Let's end the turn now. So yeah, the Franks are pretty much going to be defeated at this point. I then need to decide probably then who I'm going to be taking out next. We do have the option then of the Alamans, they don't like us, and the Marians don't like us. So those are going to make some pretty likely targets. I can take I actually got a legion by Rome right now. I can move that down to Caesarea in order to help push against the Marians from that front and take over the rest of the province. I've got... The Alamans I'll have to just be prepared for. I do have legions nearby, so they will be able to take them out should there be an attack, but I think they're going to be a little bit intimidated by it. It may dislike us, but we are a lot more stronger than them, so I don't think they're going to be rushing to fight us unless it can be more on their on their terms, which isn't going to happen anytime soon. Okay, you guys have been scared off. Right. Otherwise, I don't know. I mean, I could take I think the Geats are going to be probably the biggest threat in the campaign. The Alamans don't seem to be that strong, particularly right now. Oh, careful. You don't go after my priest like that.
Your men will turn the enemy's bowels to water. Come, aid us in this war.
So the Langobards we actually got a military alliance with, and they've asked us to join in the war against Gaul. Now, Gaul's got a couple of regions, none of which are actually near me. Alamans own this one, Separatists own here, and the Western Romans have got down along here. So I could do that. The only thing is, I'm a little bit concerned about some of the other. You know what? If you want to take them out, so be it. But I would personally want to try and get them on my side. They are fellow Romans after all. This is the bit I was always wondering about. So the Geats have now attacked my puppet state, the Danes. And if I don't side in, I can decline and break the alliance, but that could cause some problems. But I'm going to enter the war on the side of my ally. It was probably going to happen at some point, so might as well do it now. Okay. And I'm going to have to check out the next episode and the damage to my puppet states. I don't know how many of them would side with me necessarily, if all of them have, or they haven't. I'll have to find out. They've got armies just marching all around the place already.
It's the nature of warriors to cut to the heart of anything.
Okay.
Consider this proposal carefully.
You want to offer it to him. And how old is she? 22. She's cunning. Yeah, we'll accept that. I'm pretty happy with that.
We would be suitably grateful if you could
you want to
address
join
an
the war
attack
against the
on
Marians. We're not going to do
Emperor
that right now. I'd rather try and at least make sure my troops are in position before I accept you on that Western Romans. Christ, this episode's led on to 45 minutes now. I wasn't wanting it to go this long. But the battle did take up a fair bit of the episode, and I did want to try and at least get some campaign stuff sorted out before I ended the turn. I know we've got an hour-long episode next time, but I don't know, I just find if I don't... The amount of episodes I've got, which is just one turn because of things happening, it's just like, ugh, I want to try and get through a little bit more quickly than that. Anyway, we've now come to the end of the episode. Let's look at one of these. Yes, decree it. Decree it. Decree. Right. Let's go for all of these. Right. I'm going to end the episode here. So, in the next episode, we'll finish off the Franks, most likely. We're in a very good position to be able to do that. We've now got a new war of the Geats to fight, so I'm going to have to start sending armies down in order to prepare against them. And maybe try and help out my Western Roman allies, since, for example, they do have this army laying siege at the moment to Caralis. Yeah, and also move troops down ready to deal with the Marians. But that's all going to happen next time. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching as always, and I shall see you then. Bye for now.